Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Thinks about the shot. And a chance! Goal! Portugal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. This is the time you need that pace.
Out to the left it goes. Played into the box. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nuno Mendes. Portugal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And he skips past his man. Decent chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Alvarez! Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Rafael Leao. Knocks it out wide. That's a good run he's making there. Swings in across. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Gonzalez tries to clear. That's good play. Argentina are looking to go forward now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Portugal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Portugal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Here we go again then. And it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they can counter here. And he's got the beating of his man. Shot could be on. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Christian. He's having a go! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Martinez. Portugal with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Now it's Gonzalez.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Incoming delivery. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lisandro Martinez does really well to win the ball there. Diogo Costa gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Now it's to Paul. He's found a way through. Backward it goes. Shot a goal! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he was quick to react. Could move up a gear here. Paredes. Can he get on the end of this? And that is out of play.
Substitution.
Garnacho. Inacio gets rid without sophistication. And he's whipped it across. And that has been cleared. Plays a sharp little ball here. And here's Garnacho. Diogo Dalot wins the duel this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So what can they make of this? Now it's Martinez. And this is Dybala. And Dybala! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card. McAllister.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's very neat. Martinez! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we... Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained.
To Paul! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
De Paul had only the seemingly easy task of hitting the target with the keeper wrong-footed, and he made a mess of it.
Ruben Dias. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Montiel. That's a lovely, neat pass. Portugal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And this is Ronaldo. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Cleared without complication. Vitinha. Vitinha! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Martinez. McAllister. Now this could be... Great chance! Goal! Argentina! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cristiano Ronaldo ploughing through the middle.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's straight offside. Ruben Dias. McAllister delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And it's Messi. He's got away. Now it's Gonzalez. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's tidy. Otamendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Messi duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that, because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
The attendance for this match was
Diogo Dalot.
80,607.
And that is out of play. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Dias. Diogo Dalot. Bernardo Silva. And it's Mendes. Nicely weighted ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bruno Fernandes. Lovely bit of skill. And he's only too happy to take that back. Vitinha. And that into... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And this is Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Argentina are looking to go forward now. Gonzalez. Now it's to Paul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
An uncompromising challenge. And that's a... He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Argentina could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
4 extra minutes added on. Bernardo Silva. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.